Alright, guys, so, we gotta get our daily Epstein shit in. So apparently, this shocked the FBI deputy director so bad, he said that we cannot run a republic the way we're going over the Epstein files matter. So let's take a quick look and see what kind of
The FBI
circle of hell we've entered.
Deputy Director Dan Boingo says, "I'll never be the same after learning what I learned." So
That is a scary, scary, scary statement. Could you imagine reading a file so damn bad that it shocks you to the point you'll never be the same? But remember, guys, the files don't exist.
He made this post earlier, I guess, today. During my tenure here as Deputy Director of the FBI, I have repeatedly relayed to you that things are happening that might not be immediately visible, but they are happening. The director and I, that's Kash Patel, are committed to stamping out public corruption and the political weaponization of both law enforcement and intelligence operations. It is a priority for us. But what I learned in the course of our properly predicated and necessary investigations into these aforementioned matters has shocked me down to my core. We cannot run a republic like this. I'll never be the same after learning what I've learned.
This is the deputy director of the FBI stating this. This is a wake-up call. This is terrifying. If this doesn't have you shaking in your boots, I don't know what will. This is a shock. That is, yeah, exactly. Like, what the fuck?
We are going to conduct these righteous and proper investigations by the book and in accordance with the law. We are going to get all the answers that we deserve. As with any investigation, I cannot predict where it will land, but I can promise you an honest and dignified report of the truth, not my truth or your truth, but the truth. God bless America and those who respectfully defend her. Yeah, sure. I'll believe it when
I believe that someone's going to be leaking these files, dude. I guarantee you somebody somewhere is going to leak these files. If you've got so many people's eyes on these files and it's shocking them to the point where they're never going to be the same again,
I see it. I feel like we've had statements like this being made over and over and over.
Constantly. But somehow these files don't exist, right? Or we're losers or idiots for wanting to keep talking about this. We're dumb, right? We don't know anything. We're just stupid Americans.
Hear about how bad the thing is that you heard about behind closed doors that you can't talk about. I want to hear about the thing that you heard about behind
I want to see it. I don't want to hear shit. I want to see it. I want to see all these documents.
Closed doors, and I want the people that are doing it to go to jail.
Exactly. Or worse.
Oh, and here's another one here, too.
Kevin Spacey, yeah. Kevin Spacey was allegedly, there's a photograph going around of Kevin Spacey on one of the Epstein flights. He wants it to be released simply, most likely, because he wants to clear his name again. I mean, bro already had some little shit trying to, like, get him locked up for something he didn't even do, and apparently he was acquitted of all charges, so, like...
Kevin Spacey.
Bro just can't stay away from it, can he?
I was very fortunate that President Clinton introduced me a lot of business leaders. I felt he put the president at risk on that trip to South Africa because there were these young girls, and we were like, who is this guy? So,
whenever you say young girls, do you mean 18 or do you mean 13?
Yes, that's another thing that I've also found to be quite weird, is that they keep saying minors, but they're not saying the actual ages. Like, how old are these minors? Like, I mean, yes, we know that either way is illegal, but how disgusting are we getting here? Why doesn't anyone say
the number? Because a young girl could be 20 years old.
Yeah.
Where are the numbers?
I will say this.
There were young girls on those flights.
There were young girls on those flights.
What does that mean?
And that's been out. They've talked about it. I never went to Jeffrey Epstein's island.
That's good.
I did not.
Like I said, he was just photographed on the plane. That was it.
And I never saw him or her after that morning at Buckingham Palace. He didn't even come to Buckingham Palace. And as I say, I'm not friends with him. I never saw him after that day.
He obviously doesn't want to talk about his lying so bad. Well, I don't know.
I mean, if he's lying, then why would he want these files to be released? He's trying to get out of another situation, it seems like.
Oh, maybe he was on the island, maybe he wasn't. But, having girls that are young on an airplane, I think young needs to be quantified. What does young mean?
Yeah.
It's annoying for me to see that word because it doesn't mean anything. What the fuck is that? And so, yeah, I see that happen, and it does annoy the shit out of me.
Yeah, I just think they need to release these files already. They're just wasting our time at this point.
But there it is.
All right, well, that's all I got for this one. I'm out.